here, so we will plan so we can hear from him. But today we have to say it is our fortune one way, like the situation. Even Prabhu was mentioned in embassy, even they cancelled their one of the scheduled program, but our programs are increasing. So today it was planned here, but then suddenly there is a program arranged, which is also for the newcomers, and expected good strength there of the new people. So they requested somebody is required, like these are some will be maybe materially educated people, and so somebody is required. So they told either one we can go there. Then Prabhu told me you sit here. So on his order, uh, I am just sitting, and for last 4 days, 5 days, uh, most of the devotees who are attending this class, hearing from His Grace Praswasoji. So we relished this in the last 5 days, and even for so many years. For so many years, I think we knows if we hear from the devotees who are uh, performing this arti and attending this all the pastimes of Lord Damodar. So everyone will be have some of the points which even the others don't know. Like it is such a elaborate way for so many years and by so many devotees. This is described. So most of us we knows the Leela, and here now we have the devotees like some are only who understands Hindi sitting inside. They will be hearing in Zoom, and some may be here who doesn't understand Hindi. So how many are there who completely doesn't understand Hindi? Can they raise their hand? Some are there who will not understand Hindi. So can we mix it? थोड़ा हिंदी में थोड़ा इंग्लिश में. So first of all, like this is a month of Kartik, full of festivals. Sunday we have Bahula Ashtami, which is the appearance of Radha Kund, which is the most sacred place creation of Lord. And there is a Gopashtami, there is a Go Puja, a Govardhan Puja, there is Deepavali, then whole month this Damodar Leela, then Tulasi Saligram Viva, Srila Prabhupada disappearance, so many festivals. So the whole month is full of festivals. And just I was just seeing today, so in Padma Puran, when I was just reading that, so it is like Padma Puran says uh, this month, although it is like whatever small service we do, so the Lord mercifully He gives back us His mercy in multifold times. But here, like and it is in Iskand Puran, where it is the said to deeds or nor sins are ever destroyed. So this I was just thinking, even not the pious deeds, but even the sins, so are ever destroyed. It means this is like how I was thinking means like now or even in the temple also there is no place to enter. Even that we experienced like when we were in Kartik. If you are 5 minutes late, then you have to stand out of the gate only. That full it is all the time. So they are fortunate devotees who got this opportunity. Like they are in Braj in this month, but as Lord says, Hari sada vasid tatra yatra bhagavata jana gayanti bhakti bhavena Hare naam eva kevalam. So every day we are in this month of Kartik, we are associating with the devotees, we are narrating the pastimes, and many of the devotees they take some vow like something they are doing with their own capacities more than the other times. Although the devotees, they are always they are trying their best to serve the Vaishnavas and the Lord. But still, in this month, it automatically it creates a mood like where by the mercy of Lord, we feel like we can do something more. So this is, we are seeing the mood in all the devotees, and it is encouraging all of us, each other, by seeing like this is how it is like. We have a devotee association, and we have the scriptures also. So scripture, like the devotees, whatever they speaks, they talks from the scriptures. But it is said, if we only read the scriptures, actually that mood will be not cultivated, because of the experience of the devotees. That is more important than understanding from the scriptures, because we learn not only from the scriptures, but from the sincerity, the mood, the way the devotees, they are practicing, they are serving. So we learn more from that than the scriptures directly. So this is how we are getting the benefit of this devotee association. And not here, but every day we are seeing the devotees attending this program. So we are thankful to all the devotees. So as this is the month of Kartik, so in this month of Kartik, it is like once I was hearing His Holiness Bhakti Vikas Maharaj. So he said sometimes, like on the special occasions, we discuss some specific subject, but the Lord Krishna's pastimes and the discussion on Lord Sri Krishna. So that is our daily uh, bread and butter. Means like this we cannot leave. So the same way this month, like our understanding is like this is the pastime which is in a parental mood. ये जो लीला है ये वात्सल्य भाव की है. But if we see even Satyavrat Muni, he is ending with the Namo Radhikaye Tvadiya Priyaye. So he ended with that. So any of the pastimes, even the Skanda Puran and Padma Puran. So for this month they are stressing like Bhagavad Shravan, Radha Krishna की लीलाओं का श्रवण. So ultimately we have to hear the pastime of Lord Sri Krishna and Srimati Radharani. So this is like the secret of all. So here two things are there. One is like the Lord, for the pleasure of the devotees, is performing this pastime. But sometimes we have to think what pleases the Lord most. So if we conclude, then the Madhurya Rasa, which Lord in Braja with the gopis, especially with Srimati Radharani, whatever the pastime. So that's what even Satyavrat Muni, he is concluding this the Astakam. So in Padma Puran it is said like without Krishna, Radha is lifeless, and without Radha, Krishna is invisible. तो पद्म पुराण में ये बताया कि बिना श्री कृष्ण के राधा वो लाइक जीवन रहित हैं, और बिना राधा के भगवान अदृश्य हैं. तो हम लोग कैसे भी करके जो उनका जो युगल सरकार है, राधा और कृष्णा, उनको हम लोग कोई भी समय कोई भी लीला हम होने दें, तो उनको हम लोग अलग नहीं कर सकते. बल्कि हमारे बहुत सारे आचार्य हैं, उनका ये भाव है इस लीला में भी, लाइक इन दिस लीला व्हेन लॉर्ड वाज just Mother Yasoda, she was trying to tie the Lord, and it was from morning till evening. Mother Yasoda, she was running behind Lord, and the whole of the brother, like this, all the streets, everyone they were seeing this, which they never seen before. The Lord is running in all the streets in front of maybe their house, and Mother Yasoda is behind him. So the Lord, like Mother Yasoda, she is there, but uh, when she was trying to tie and she brought a rope, then it was a two finger too short. Then she added one more. Again, it was same two finger short, and like that she collected all, and all the all the elderly gopis. Although they were bringing all the ropes, but in a heart they were laughing. Why you are trying? Means like if it is not happening with so many ropes, so what will happen? So then the acharyas they mentions like at the end how the Lord was tied by Mother Yasoda when she added the ribbon of Srimati Radharani. So that was how then the Lord at the end she could bind him. So ultimately it is a love of Radha and Krishna. So this is how our scriptures they are saying. So the other thing in this month of Kartik, it is like हमें उत्तम वैष्णव का संग करना चाहिए. तो हमने पहले कहा कि लोग अभी कुछ लोग तो यात्रा जाने वाले हैं, तो उनका तो बड़ा सौभाग्य है, और हम लोग तो यहाँ पर हैं, तो हम लोग आपस में ही हम लोग संग कर. तो संक्षेप में ये, इफ इन शॉर्ट वे what are the devotees, means like how we are saying Uttam Vaishnava, the elevated devotees. So one of the understanding is like कि जिनका प्रयास शुद्ध है एवं जिनका लक्ष्य शुद्ध है, तो वो ever they are putting their efforts, they don't have any like duality in that, means thinking something and performing something. So whatever the capacity they have, so they do it for the pleasure of the Lord and for the pleasure of the Vaishnavas, if that is the mood. So it is said like everybody cannot do the services which are really like in a form where, means everybody cannot perform all the services, but with the good attitude, whatever the small service we do, that everybody can do. So that is more important than performing any service, either it is a very big service and then only the Lord will be pleased. नहीं, तो कोई छोटी सेवा भी, लेकिन उसके पीछे का भाव क्या है, तो भगवान उसको देखते हैं और उससे भगवान प्रसन्न होते हैं. तो ये कार्तिक का जो महीना है, तो इसमें ये बताया कि हमको उत्तम वैष्णव का संग करना चाहिए और भगवान राधा कृष्ण उनकी लीलाओं का हमको श्रवण करना चाहिए. और फिर स्कंद पुराण में बताया कि द पायस रिजल्ट्स ऑब्टेन्ड बाय bathing in all holy places and giving all charities is not equal to 110 million paths. So this is how it is glorified in all the scriptures, especially in these Puranas. So all holy places, yajnas, then dakshinas, then residence in Pushkar or Kurukshetra, and in the Himalayas, and all giving in charity a pile of gold like Mount Meru, reside in Kartika, Lord Krishna's favorite month. So all these other pious deeds, they are not even equal to sowing one lamp to Lord Damodar. So here basically Sanatan Goswami ji, when he is is giving his commentary in this month of Kartik in his Hari Bhakti Vilas, or he is also describing this Ashtakam. He is giving his commentary. So many of our acharyas, they have given their commentary on this Ashtakam. So there he describes what exactly the mean of Leela. So Li means Lingita, means like embrace, and La means like to accept. So that becomes a Leela. So Li means the embrace, and the Lord accepts that. So the exact meaning of Leela is therefore, Leela means those playful pastimes wherein Krishna accepts the embrace of the gopis. So the Leela exactly mean is of the Lord's those pastimes. And again, it is like Srila Prabhupada, when in his Ras Pancha Adhyay, that is the last chapter, 33rd chapter of 10th canto, where almost on the last verses, there in one of the purports, Srila Prabhupada, he writes, like, what is the wrong if a child is playing with his own shadow? So यदि एक छोटा बच्चा अपने छाया के साथ में खेल रहा है तो इसमें क्या बुराई है? So the same thing is for the Lord, like where the Lord Sri Krishna and the pastimes of these gopis are played. Actually, because of we are conditioned our material senses, how we think, so we relate everything according what our senses are with us, or how with this conditioned stage we relate everything in our stage. But it is not like that. Like Radha Krishna Pranaya Vikriti Haladini Sakti Rasmad. So this is in Chaitanya Charitamrita, in the beginning itself, Radha Krishna Pranaya Vikriti. So this Vikriti is Lord, he separated himself and Srimati Radharani eternally for his pastimes, but when again he comes in a form of Lord Chaitanya, then they both become again one. The Radha Bhav Dyuti Suvalitam Nomi Krishna Swarupam. So the complexion and the mood is of Srimati Radharani, but he is Lord Sri Krishna himself. So for the pastimes, they eternally separates their self, but again in a form of Lord Chaitanya, they both becomes one. So this is very difficult to understand. In Dwarka, it is mentioned like Lord, he was staying in 16,108 palaces. And whenever there is any urgent meeting anywhere, Lord Sri Krishna to go, so when Uddhava or any devotees, they are calling him, so Lord will come out from all the palaces and becomes one, and he goes, finishes his all those all the necessary whatever the mercy he want to bestow to his devotees, and again when he comes back, he goes in all the palaces again. So sometimes, like even I am hearing this, like sometimes some debates is there, and the people, they says what is wrong on marrying more than one, four, or whatever it is. So then when they ask the question to our people, so they don't know this, like the Lord Sri Krishna, he was not marrying to 16,108, and he was one person, and then he was like managing as one. No, he expands himself, like he expanded himself as a jivas. All the jivas are part and parcel of the Lord, and in a Paramatma, he is in every heart. So he expands himself as he wants. Like Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Avsishyate. So this is the Lord, but the people, when they doesn't understand, then if somebody asks some, they becomes no, and sometimes we keeps quiet. Like if they are asking what is wrong in 2 or 3 or 4, and that then because of they will immediately come to this point. But we ourselves now don't know, as a follower of the Sanatan Dharma. So that's why we are not able to answer the people when they ask this all the questions. So this is about the month of Kartik, and then here it is about especially this pastime, uh, which is this Lord Damodar. He is Dam by the rope of love of mother is tied. So here the acharyas, definitely there will be so many points, but at least there are like which I made a note. So there are 6 points which I noted because there will be many more points definitely. So where we can understand uh, the level of this pastime actually. सो इस लीला का जो स्तर है, तो ये हम लोग अभी जो नहीं, हम लोग भगवान का दास बनने का प्रयास कर रहे हैं. हम लोग अभी पूर्ण रूप से ये भी नहीं कह सकते हैं कि हम लोग भगवान के दास ही हैं, क्योंकि हम लोग 24 घंटे में से कितना समय हम लोग उस चेतना में रहते हैं. विशेष रूप से नहीं, जो भक्त मंदिर में हैं तो वो उनके पास में भगवान की कृपा है कि वो लोग अपना ज़्यादा समय वो भगवान के लिए ही सोच रहे हैं. लेकिन हम लोग पूरा समय हमारा जो या तो सोने में चला जाता है, या तो 10-12 घंटा हमारा, लोग जब काम करने के लिए जाते हैं तो हम लोग सब कुछ भूल जाते हैं. सो वी फॉरगेट्स एवरीथिंग. सो फॉर अस to understand this pastime actually only at the level of the our intellect, means the intellectual level, we can try to just understand, but we cannot have the realization of what this leela is actually, means what is the level of the pastime. Like here it is, the first is like the devotees who are in this level of Vasalya. So their attraction is on the Bal Roop of Lord. It is natural, and that's why it is like हम लोग बोलते हैं कि 4 धाम हैं, उसमें 4 नाथ हैं. बद्रीनाथ, देन रामेश्वरम में वहाँ पर भगवान राम हैं, द्वारका में द्वारका नाथ हैं, और फिर जगन्नाथ जी हैं. लेकिन बीच में बताया कि बीच में फिर जो बाल रूप में ये श्रीनाथ नहीं, तो वहाँ पर ये भगवान, तो ये विशेष रूप से जो वल्लभ संप्रदाय, तो वल्लभ संप्रदाय या उन पुष्टि मार्ग जो बोलते हैं, तो पुष्टि मार्ग उनका जो उनकी जो सेवा है, तो वो भगवान के उस रूप की ही सेवा से आकर्षित है. they are worshipper of that form of Lord, which is Srinath. So the first thing is this, like their attraction is only on that, but for us, if we really understand, for us as a Gaudiya Vaishnavas, so for us it is Radha Krishna. We are not the worshipper of Shrimati Radharani alone, or Sri Krishna alone. So like it is said, if someone they only worship Lord Sri Krishna without the mercy of Srimati Radharani, so they will be very hard-hearted. Their heart will become very, very hard. Like when I was hearing this, so sometime we see, if a child, if he never got the love of mother, we can see that child, he will be different than any other child, right? Without the affection and love of the mother, if the child is brought up, so he will be totally different. He never saw that love, right? So if that love is not in the heart, so his we can see his personality will be different. The same way, if we only worship Lord Sri Krishna without the Mother Srimati Radharani's mercy, so we will become a hard-hearted. And if someone is only worshipper of Srimati Radharani, so it is they becomes a Sahajiya, because to know Srimati Radharani, it is not like any one of us we can understand. Like, see, like whenever we have uh, Radha Krishna, either in a form of Radha Shyam Sundar, or Radha Govinda, or Radha Damodar, not Radha Madhav, any. So we are always having darshan of Lord Sri Krishna's lotus feet, but we never get darshan of the Srimati Radharani's lotus feet. So why it is so? Because we are not qualified. We are not qualified to have the darshan of Srimati Radharani's lotus feet. So it is a very, it is said, means there are levels after our chanting, when all the anarthas will go away. Then first the prayers, means before any prayer comes in our heart. So the first thing, after, if someone uh, is chanting is very good thing, it will come, the naturally it is supposed to come in our heart, like how fallen I am. So if this is not happening, and other way, if we some pride is coming, like I am initiated 10 year before you. So or so many things, like so many people, they respects me, like so many things. If this is happening, it means something is wrong. Means the first thing is कर्म कांड ज्ञान कांड केवल बिसेर भान, अमृत बलिया येवा खाए नाना योनि सा फिरे, कदर्य भक्षण करे. uh, Lifetimes we are getting this body in a different, in its condition, is taking what we see, means what the condition it is. But according Narottam Das Thakur, he's saying we traveled all those species. नहीं तो वो बोलते हैं कि नाना योनि सदा फिरे कदर्य भक्षण करे. Other bhakshan means which is abominable, means like which we see, means what this animal is eating. Actually, all this, because of our karmas, we traveled all those, and now we are in this human form, and we are laughing on them, but not understanding to take this process and try to get out of this. So this is here. The first point here is like about these devotees who are in this Vatsalya bhav, so they are attracted to this form, the Bal Roop. Then the second is here, like in general for us, it is a Rakshashyati iti Viswaso. This is what the first thing is, like in any situation, the Lord Sri Krishna will save me. He is there, he is for my protection. Rakshashyati iti Viswaso. So this is our situation. If that comes to us, it is like achievement, right? Like I have a full faith in my, whatever the condition is, Lord is there to protect me. So Rakshashyati iti Viswaso, that is us. But in the this parental love, uh, these parents, they are thinking of the protection of Lord. नहीं, हम लोग सोचे रक्षा से विश्वास, भगवान हमारी रक्षा करेंगे, वो भगवान की रक्षा के लिए चिंता कर रहे हैं. So see the difference. नहीं, हम लोग अभी पढ़े हैं कि भगवान हमारी रक्षा करेंगे, वो सोच रहे हैं कि हम भगवान की रक्षा कैसे करेंगे. तो मदर यशोदा, नंद, और when Nand Maharaj and Vasudev, when they met in Mathura, so they were discussing this only. No, there are so the Vasudev, he is sending back to Nand Maharaj. No, I am seeing so many auspicious things. So you go back. And always they are thinking. So this is the second thing which we have to understand of this pastime, कि जो भगवान के जो भक्त हैं, तो यहाँ पर ये बताया कि शरणागति का भाव इतना बढ़ जाता है कि वो भगवान को उन पर आश्रित मानते हैं, कि वो सोच रहे हैं कि भगवान हम पे आश्रित है. एंड इट इज नॉट लाइक दे आर एक्टिंग, इट इज जस्ट ही गेट्स अप अर्ली इन द मॉर्निंग एंड he plans everything. When he is going to huddle the cows, all he is planning how to give him the tiffin. Everything they are just all the times thinking of the Lord. So this is the difference we have to see, or we have to see their level. Then the third thing is भगवान वात्सल्य भाव के भक्तों की आराधना करते हैं. So he is going and he is touching feet of Nand Maharaj, Mother Yashoda, or Mother Rohini. So it's always these elderly gopis. So usually we always want to नहीं संख्या पूर्वक नाम गान नतवे, संख्या पूर्वक प्रणाम करना है, संख्या पूर्वक भगवान का नाम लेना है. तो हमारे आचार्य उन्होंने सिखाया कि नहीं, वो सब कुछ संख्या पूर्वक करते थे. With the count only they pay obeisances, and they chant like we are trying to chant our 16 rounds or so. But यहाँ पर ये बताया कि जो वात्सल्य भाव के जो भक्त हैं, तो वहां पर भगवान उन भक्तों की आराधना करते हैं. जैसे यशोदा मैया है, नंद महाराज, वो उनके पैर छूते हैं. नहीं, so none of us, I think, we can think of like Lord will touch our feet. Can we think that? Any one of us, okay, who have this feeling, will not come. So where is our level, and where is the level of these devotees? So this is the, we can understand their devotion, what the devotion they have for the Lord, that where he is touching their feet. So ये तीसरा बताया कि ये इनका जो लक्षण है, ये जो वात्सल्य भाव के भक्त हैं. और चौथा बता कि भगवान के भरण की सुरक्षा की चिंता करते हैं. नहीं, हम लोग बोलते हैं कि गोपतत्व वर्णन, कि भगवान सबका पालन करने वाले हैं. लेकिन ये जो भक्त हैं, ये सोच रहे हैं कि वो भगवान नहीं, जैसे माता यशोदा हैं, वो देखती हैं कि भगवान को नहीं कब क्या चाहिए. तो ये उनका भाव है कि शरणागत भक्त, जैसे जो भी कोई, अभी हम में से यदि कोई शरणागत हो गया, इफ समवन इज completely surrendered to the Lord, then what will be the mode is they will be completely free from the anxiety, like how my life will go. So they are fully depending on the Lord's mercy, कि भगवान मेरी रक्षा करेंगे, भगवान मेरा पालन करेंगे. तो एक बहुत बड़ा ये स्तर है उस भक्त का जो जिसकी ऐसी पूर्ण शरणागति हो गई है, कि who is in the complete that surrender. लेकिन यहाँ पर बताया ये वात्सल्य भाव जो जिनका है, वात्सल्य प्रेम है, वो भगवान की रक्षा, हम लोग निश्चिंत हैं कि भगवान हमारी रक्षा करेंगे. लेकिन वो जब ये सब जो असुर वो आते थे प्रतिदिन और भगवान उनका वध कर रहे थे, तो उस समय वो लोग बहुत भयभीत रहते थे. So they were moving actually from one place to another place, and as a village, not like alone they were moving with all their cows. How many cows? 9 lakhs alone of Nand Maharaj, and like that the whole village. They used to shift from one place to another place, only for thinking of, no, this place is not safe, because these asuras, they are coming, and these anything may happen to Krishna or to Balram. So then they were moving from one place to another place. So they were, one point of time it is said, they were in Chatikara, which when we are going from Delhi, then we get down there, and from there then we enter to Vrindavan. So they were there, from there again they shifted to Vrindavan. Like that they were moving. because they were always worried about protection of Lord. So this is their level कि वो हम सोचते हैं कि भगवान हमारी रक्षा करेंगे, हम नहीं, मतलब हम तो ये सोचते हैं कि नहीं मैं काम करूंगा तभी मुझे कुछ मिलेगा, नहीं तो हम लोग तो भगवान पे निर्भर नहीं है। लेकिन जो हैं तो कम से कम वो, उनका भी बहुत बड़ा अस्तर है कि वो ये सोचते हैं कि भगवान उनकी रक्षा करेंगे। लेकिन ये जो भक्त हैं ये हमेशा भगवान की चिंता कर रहे हैं। फिर पांचवा ये इनका जो लक्षण बताया कि वात्सल्य भाव में भक्त कभी कभी भगवान को दंड भी देते हैं नहीं, तो उनके लिए कुछ बड़ी बात नहीं है कि भगवान को दंड देना, नहीं, वो माँ है तो वो अभी उन्होंने निश्चित कर लिया कि आज तो दंड देना ही है। सो ये भी हम लोग सोच सकते हैं कि ये क्या स्तर है, व्हाट इज दिस लेवल, राइट, वेयर द devotee he decided today I am going to punish him, right? So एवं भगवान उनसे डरते भी हैं ये भी है कि वो खाली वो दंड देने के लिए जा रहे हैं और भगवान बिल्कुल निडर है कि मैं तो भगवान, वैसे नहीं, भगवान भयभीत भी होते हैं, भगवान डरते भी हैं। तो अन्य अवस्था में भगवान, जो भक्त हैं वो भगवान के नियम से डरते हैं, हम लोग नहीं, वैसे तो नहीं डरते हैं, लेकिन जो कोई 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 तो होगा जो डरता होगा, हम तो नहीं डरते हैं, नहीं, हमको क्या फर्क पड़ता है हम तो इतने ढीठ हैं, हमको कुछ नहीं होता है, नहीं क्या होने वाला है। सो बट in general means like if we see few generations back, now this generation it is completely like how many will be the devotees who are really in that mood. It's very rare. If we see someone like that, it will be our fortune. But if we think of a few generations back, this was the culture in India. Everybody was the God conscious or Krishna conscious. Like all the village life was designed that way. The whole village life was that only. Well, always they were the Krishna conscious all the time. So this was there, means like they, for a small things also they were fearful. No, we should not do this. अभी कुछ फर्क नहीं पड़ता, अभी हमको पैसा आ रहा है बस हो गया. That is how it is. Every one of us we thinks that, means like if money is there then everything is okay. तो ये उनका एक स्तर बताया। और अगला बताया कि भगवान वात्सल्य प्रेम चाहते हैं। दिस इज ऑल्सो द लॉर्ड ही डिजायर्स। वाई? क्योंकि पूरा संसार भगवान के पास कुछ मांगने के लिए ही जा रहा है, नहीं, हम सब लोग तो मांग ही रहे हैं, नहीं, जन्म देही धनम देही, ये देही वो देही, मतलब देही नहीं, सुख संपत्ति घर आवे कष्ट मिटे तन का, और तेरा तुझको अर्पण, लास्ट में पता नहीं वो क्या है, मतलब सब आए भी और उसके बाद में बोलते तेरा तुझको अर्पण। तो फिर मांग क्यों रहे? नहीं, प्रार्थना ही देखिए, वो कोई वैष्णव की वो प्रेयर नहीं है। इट्स नॉट गिवन बाय द वैष्णव। इफ वी सी नाउ अवर सॉन्ग, it will be not this mixed things, means like where it's not making any sense. नहीं कि सुख संपत्ति घर आवे कष्ट मिटे तन का, और तेरा तुझको अर्पण क्या लागे मेरा, तो फिर क्यों मांग रहे हो यार? ये कुछ वो, मतलब उसका कोई अर्थ ही नहीं बन रहा। इट इज नॉट मैचिंग एक्चुअली। So this is all happening, but this is the whole world, right? If we go there also, we goes only for that, to ask something, नहीं? जैसे अभी प्रभु जी बता रहे थे कि नहीं, वहां पे भी जाएंगे तो जो फटा हुआ नोट है जो कहीं नहीं चल रहा उसको वहां पे डालने के लिए जाएंगे, उसको वहां पे डाल के आएंगे, बट मांगेंगे बहुत, मतलब ऐसे वी गो विद, नहीं, एक नारियल लेके जाते हैं लेकिन डिमांड तो नहीं, वो बहुत बड़ी डिमांड लेके जाते हैं। तो हमारे लिए तो वो ऑर्डर सप्लायर जैसा है। वी आर जस्ट ओनली गोइंग फॉर ही इज ऑर्डर सप्लायर। सो anyway, means like if he gives, so this is, but these devotees in this वात्सल्य प्रेम, तो ये लोग, इनका बताया कि नहीं, हम लोग तो पूरा संसार, यहाँ तक कि भगवान के पास कुछ मांगने के लिए जाते हैं, परंतु भगवान उनसे मांग रहे हैं, नहीं, भगवान इस वात्सल्य प्रेम के जो भक्त हैं उनसे मांगते हैं। सो दास्य में बताया कि सेवा का भाव का विकास है, जो शांत रस है उससे दास्य में कम से कम उसमें सेवा भाव है। और फिर हम लोग साख्य में आ जाएंगे तो उसमें जो सारा और जो साख्य का जो भाव है तो उसमें भगवान से और निकटता है, लाइक द डिवोटी ही इज वेरी क्लोजर टू द लॉर्ड इवन दे आर प्लेइंग एंड all this means like especially who are the friend of Lord in his Gokul Leela in a Braja. So by the potency of Yoga Maya, uh, they never feel like they are like different than Lord. So they feel they are equal. They are equal. So this is in a that Sakhya rasa. बट वात्सल्य में ये चार भी आ जाते हैं जिसमें जो शांत रस का है या दास्य का है, साक्ष्य का है। तो जो वात्सल्य प्रेम है उसमें ये चार गुण आ जाते हैं जिसमें तीन पहले के हैं और ये एक और गुण आ जाता है। तो भक्त भगवान से स्वयं को प्रेम में श्रेष्ठ मानता है। Ultimately they are parents. तो पेरेंट्स ऑलवेज पेरेंट्स ओनली। सो प्रेम इतना ज्यादा हो गया तो यहाँ पे बताया कि एक तो अज्ञानता भी हो सकता है। तो अज्ञानी ज्यादा है संसार में तो वो बोलेंगे अरे कौन भगवान, नहीं किसने देखा है, और कुछ भी बोलते हैं लोग, नहीं। और बहुत सारे ऐसे लोग हैं जो भगवान के लिए कुछ भी बोलते हैं। लेकिन ये जो वात्सल्य प्रेम के जो भक्त हैं तो इनका बताया कि ये स्वयं को प्रेम में श्रेष्ठ मानते हैं, अज्ञानता में नहीं। Because of the love is that they always think no, they are the parents and he is our child. So यहाँ पर बता कि एक अज्ञान होता है एवं दूसरा शुद्ध प्रेम है। तो ये शुद्ध प्रेम से भगवान को ये स्वयं को भगवान से ऊपर मानते हैं। तो हम लोग इस पूरे महीने में इस लीला का हम लोग श्रवण कर रहे हैं तो हम लोग समझ सकते हैं कि ये लीला हमारे स्तर से कितने ऊपर की लीला है। मीन्स हम लोग तो जो दास्य भाव भी नहीं आया है अभी, नहीं। जिस दिन दास्य भाव आ जाएगा शायद हम लोगों का जो दिनचर्या है वो कुछ अलग हो जाएगी। अभी तो वो भी नहीं आया, उसके बाद में साक्ष्य कहाँ से आएगा कि हम लोग भगवान के सखा हैं, वो भी हमारे लिए अभी तो विचार भी नहीं आ रहा कि ऐसा कभी हो सकता है हमारे साथ में। तो वो वात्सल्य तो बहुत ऊपर है। तो इस प्रकार से ये बताया कि यहाँ पर अभी मदर यशोदा उनका जो प्रेम है इसमें ये बताया कि यदि कोई उन्हें कहे कि इनको डांटो मत, ये तो स्वयं भगवान है, तो उनको विश्वास नहीं होगा। नहीं, कोई भी जाके उनको बोले क्यों डांट रहे हो, तो वो नहीं, उनको कभी विश्वास होगा ही नहीं कि ये भगवान है। ये नहीं, क्यों नहीं डांटना, ये तो मेरा अपना पुत्र है। नहीं, तो यहाँ पर बताया कि ये बहुत सारे ऐसी जब असुर वहां पे आ रहे थे और ऐसे जो भगवान की जो व्यवस्था है उसके अनुसार जब कुछ अशुभ वहां पर हो रहा था, when there were so many inauspicious things were happening, so whenever these all happened, so how Mother Yashoda or especially Mother Yashoda, she used to think। तो बता कि जब भगवान ने अमलार्जुन पेड़ों को गिराया तो वो कहती हैं कि ये तूफान से टूटे थे। So she never believed that it is because of Lord. He just delivered them and it was his pastime, he was playing that, so she never believed that। उसके बाद में कि गोवर्धन की लीला, भगवान तो सबके सामने थे, वहां पे भगवान ने गोवर्धन उठाया हुआ है, वो भी नहीं बाएं हाथ की जो सबसे छोटी उंगली है उसमें भगवान ने उठा के रखा है। तो माता यशोदा वहां पे कहती हैं कि मेरे पति ने अन्य ब्रजवासियों की सहायता से इसको उठाया है। नहीं, उन्होंने फिर भी नहीं माना कि ये भगवान ने उठा के रखा हुआ है। और जब भगवान असुरों को मार रहे थे तो वहां पर वो कहती है कि असुरों को हमारी प्रार्थना द्वारा विष्णु ने मारा है, क्योंकि हमने प्रार्थना की कि हमारे पुत्र की रक्षा करिए, तो इसके लिए ये भगवान विष्णु ने उनको मारा है, ये कृष्ण ने इनको नहीं मारा है। नहीं, तो उनका वात्सल्य वो इतना प्रगाढ़ है कि उनको आप कुछ भी कर लीजिए, वहां पे भगवान वो नहीं, भगवान ने कितना प्रयास किया, जो ब्रज के जो भक्त हैं उनको ये बताने का कि मैं भगवान हूँ। तो जैसे वो ये बोलते थे वो इतना हंसते थे कि भगवान खुद ही मतलब उनको कंफ्यूज हो जाते, नहीं कि अभी उससे क्या बोले, जैसे वो बोलेंगे कि वो कुछ बताने की कोशिश करेंगे, लोग इतना हंसेंगे तो भगवान वो फिर उनसे हार जाते हैं। तो ये उनका प्रेम है। तो इस प्रकार से ये जो लीला है ये हो रही है। और इसी लीला को जब सत्यव्रत मुनि वो हमको इस लीला को बता रहे हैं, तो इस लीला में कैसे वो जो भगवान उनका यदि हम लोग इसको देखें तो जो लीला जब प्रारंभ हो रही है तो उसमें सत्यव्रत मुनि, एक तो बताया कि सत्यव्रत मुनि ने जब इस लीला का उन्होंने ये अष्टकम दिया है, so in this ashtakam actually he was just whatever he was seeing he was just describing, and this ashtakam has come like that. So it is live, whatever he was seeing he just made this ashtakam and he told that. So सर्वप्रथम यहाँ पर ये बताया कि वो लाइव इसको देख रहे हैं, नहीं लाइव टेलीकास्ट जैसे हम लोग बोलते हैं। तो साधारणतया बताया कि जब कोई किसी के बारे में कहता है तो भूतकाल की चर्चा होती है, नहीं कि मैंने ये देखा और ये हुआ, लाइक वी डिस्कस द थिंग्स लाइक दैट ओनली, what we experienced before, and then we will discuss with somebody like this happened like that. But he was seeing it and he is giving these astakam. So उन्होंने प्रत्यक्ष जिसको देखा तो दिव्य स्तर पर भगवान स्वयं की लीलाओं को प्रदर्शित करते हैं और वो भाव विभोर होकर मद हैं। सो दिस इज अनदर point here which comes as a philosophy, like in a pastime of Lord Chaitanya. It is said if Lord Chaitanya would have not made himself like a madman, where he was not seeing difference who is qualified, who is unqualified, if he would be in that, like on the level of like he is a Krishna himself. So if he is a Krishna himself, he will see the qualification also, what who is doing. But he brought him like he showed he is a madman, so he don't know who is qualified, who is not qualified. And when somebody is like he is not in that conscious of he is like हम लोग जो एक सामान्य रूप से बोल रहे तो एक जो मानसिक विक्षिप्त व्यक्ति होता है, उस मेंटली not in a proper state, so for him what is what, so the Lord has to bring him in that level where he will not see the qualification to give his mercy, then only he can give mercy to the people, otherwise how it is possible. नहीं, ऐसे भगवान को ये बताया कि परित्राणाय साधूनां विनाशाय च दुष्कृताम्, he has to see both. But Lord Chaitanya, when he came, if he is seeing this, then what will happen? So who will be delivered? Any one of us? Can we think that no, I am only the qualified, all other maybe the Lord Chaitanya will not see, but me he will see? No chance for any one of us. So he has to make him like a madman, and then the madman he don't know anything, and then he has to embrace whoever is in front of him, and once he touched him, he is delivered. So this is how these pastimes, Lord Shri Krishna in this pastime also, he is playing this pastime for only for this, for the jivas, how to deliver them from here. So we don't understand this, and then we feel proud of, no, I'm chanting my 16 rounds, or I'm doing this. Things this is like how it is because of our qualification it is happening. No, nothing is happening because of our qualification. It is all the Lord. He is arranging for us in so many way how we can reach to him. तो इसके लिए ये बताया कि चैतन्य चरितामृत में भी वहां पर कृष्णदास कविराज गोस्वामी वो बोलते हैं कि भगवान चैतन्य नहीं, तो वो बोलते हैं कि बिल्व मंगल ठाकुर उन्होंने जो भजन बनाए तो उन भजनों को कोई भी नहीं समझ पाया परंतु मद अवस्था के स्तर पर भगवान चैतन्य उन्होंने ही उसको समझा नहीं, क्योंकि उन्होंने वो जो भजन लिखे हैं या उनका जो भाव था उसको एक सामान्य व्यक्ति के लिए समझना वो संभव नहीं था। लेकिन भगवान चैतन्य महाप्रभु वो उस स्तर पर थे, वो बिल्कुल मद थे। नहीं, धैर्य धरिते नारी हेलाम उन्मत्त, हासी कांदी नाची गाई ये छे मद मत। नहीं, वो कहते हैं ईश्वरपुरी से कि धैर्य धरिते, मैं अभी अपने आप को नियंत्रित नहीं कर पा रहा हूँ, आई कैन कंट्रोल माई सेल्फ। धैर्य धरिते नारी हेलाम उन्मत्त, मैं अभी उन्मत्त हो गया हूँ। हासी कांदी, कभी मैं हंस रहा हूँ, कभी मैं रो रहा हूँ। नाची गाई, कभी मैं नाच रहा हूँ, कभी मैं गा रहा हूँ, ये जे मत मत। इनको कहते हैं कि ये मुझे क्या हो गया है, आप मुझे बताइए। वो अपने गुरु के पास जाके बोलते हैं। नहीं, तो ये भगवान उस स्तर पर ये हमारे लिए सोचते हैं और हम लोग कुछ और सोचते रहते हैं। So there is a big difference on how the Lord he thinks for our deliverance and how we thinks like we feel so proud of like for a very means like which is insignificant in all the manners. Then also we think like we are doing something. This is all our ignorance and our means like it is a what to say. So तो यहाँ पर ये बताया कि भगवान चैतन्य वो इस प्रकार से उन्होंने वो कृष्णदास कविराज गोस्वामी कहते हैं कि केवल उस स्तर पर इसको समझा जा सकता है। तो हमारे भी जीवन का लक्ष्य कृष्ण प्रेम में मद होना है। नहीं, ये हमारे सारे आचार्यों की उनके जो जो उनका सिद्धांत है, जो सार है। यदि हम लोग ऐसे देखें तो भक्ति विनोद ठाकुर महाशय, उनका पूरा भजन ही ऐसा है कि कब वो दिन आएगा जबकि मैं पागल की भांति लोग मुझे पत्थर डालेंगे। नहीं, ऐसे बताया कि बंसीदास बाबा जी when he was just to leave the body, he was staying in the dham with the people in like Mayapur or those all the Navdeep or those places. And when he was to leave his body, he went back to his village, and the villagers, they started laughing. See, the whole life he was acting, and now he came back. We knew that. We knew that. Then when he went back, then what he did is he brought some like the this fish, means after eating those all the left out of those fish, these things, and the birds of the cigarette or those all things. So he spread it all around his house. And then the people used to talk, see, this is what we were knowing this all. And when he was completely observing himself, it is very difficult. It is not like somebody will praise me and then my devotion will increase. No, it's not. It's going other way. It will be like, no, actually, I am something. Because of this devotee told, he is such a devotee, he is telling, it means I am something. Right? So they always kept, these are their prayers. When नहीं, भक्ति विनोद ठाकुर महाशय वो बोलते हैं कि कब लोग मेरे ऊपर में पत्थर फेंकेंगे, कब लोग मुझे इससे नहीं, तो तब मैं अपना भजन अच्छे से कर पाऊंगा। अन्यथा कहाँ हमारे पास में ये अवसर होगा कि हम लोग अपना भजन अच्छे से कर पाएंगे। बोल रहे हैं हम लोग 10 तरह के लोगों के बीच में जा रहे हैं और हम लोग सोच रहे हैं हमारा भजन भी अच्छे से हो जाएगा, तो नहीं होगा। It's not possible. So this is how here it is said. तो इस लीला में ये बताया कि जो ये लीला है, तो उस मद अवस्था में आप इस लीला को समझें तो आप पाएंगे कि ये सिद्धांत से पूर्ण है। So first, who will understand this? Who really is deep in like in a practice, and where we are sincerely putting our efforts and depending on the mercy of the Lord. नहीं, भगवान की पूर्ण कृपा पर निर्भर हैं और हमारा जो प्रयास जिसका अच्छे से हो रहा है, तो वो इस लीला को समझ पाएगा, और फिर इस लीला में ये बताया कि दिस इज फुल ऑफ द फिलोसफी. This Leela is not simply like the Lord is playing this childhood, some mischievous, like we are seeing the children in general, and then we are thinking, no, the Lord was also the same. It is not like that. So there is a purpose of Lord, and it will be understood by the devotees who will elevate their self on that level. So this is here. तो यहाँ पर बताया कि ये बहुत अच्छी चीज इसमें बताई हुई है कि तो ये सिद्धांत से पूर्ण है. तो अर्थ यहाँ पर ये बताया कि सिद्धांत प्रेम से आता है, प्रेम सिद्धांत से नहीं आता है. जो सिद्धांत है उससे हमको प्रेम नहीं मिलेगा. प्रेम यदि होगा तो तब सिद्धांत भी हमको स्पष्ट होगा, अन्यथा we will become like a dry speculator. That is what Srila Prabhupada said. Without the devotion, the philosophy is a dry speculation, and without the devotion, yes, without devotion, the philosophy is a dry speculation, and without philosophy, it is a yes, it is like a fanatism. Yes, like that, Srila Prabhupada said. Both has to go together. Both has to be together. So, इसके लिए यहाँ पर ये बताया कि ये लीला बहुत विशेष है. नहीं, ये जो दामोदर लीला है ये बहुत विशेष लीला है भगवान की. तो यहाँ पर ये बताया कि यहाँ तक कि गोवर्धन लीला से भी खास है. क्यों ये लीला क्यों खास है? तो इसमें दो चीजें ऐसे बताई हैं, क्योंकि भगवान श्री कृष्ण यहाँ पर अपने दो गुणों को प्रकट कर रहे हैं कि टू क्वालिटीज लॉर्ड श्री कृष्ण ही इज एग्जिबिटिंग इन दिस पास्ट टाइम. Although I was thinking even the same, there is a 1 day difference of the Deepavali day when this Damodar Leela comes and when the Govardhan Leela comes. Only 1 day difference. Although Lord Sri Krishna, he was when this Damodar Leela was performed, he was a 5-year-old, and when the Govardhan Leela, he was 7-year-old. But the other day, after seeing this picture, I was telling to Briswas Prabhuji, this looks like a 2 years old child. हमको हमारे आचार्य ने बोला कि वो 5 वर्ष के, लेकिन जिन्होंने पिक्चर बनाई है उन्होंने ऐसे बनाया जैसे 2 वर्ष के हैं. लाइक अब he looks like a 5-year-old or 2 years old. 2 years old, no? Less than that, right? So we don't know now. All our, whenever we are worshipping this Lord Damodar, same picture is there. But this is not a 5-year-old like child, how he looks. It is like a 2 years maximum. But he was a 5-year-old, and when he lifted Girirajji, that time he was 7-year-old. But here we are seeing means this pastime Lord is specifically means like this is like for the devotees of the Vasalya Prema. But Govardhan Leela means everyone was included, all the Brajvasis, right? Even all the cows or all the other, any living being in a Braja, they all were with the Lord for 7 days, 7 nights. So that is also very, very, I know, like important Leela of the Lord. So, लेकिन इसमें बताया कि ये जो लीला है ये उससे भी विशेष है, और इसीलिए ये पूरे महीने में ये लीला हो रही है. गोवर्धन लीला वो भी बहुत मधुर लीला है भगवान की, लेकिन उसको हम लोग खाली एक ही दिन जो गोवर्धन, आई थिंक दिस ईयर इट इज 14th, आई थिंक 14th इज द गोवर्धन पूजा. 14th is Govardhan Puja. Still we have not planned what to do on the Govardhan. अभी तक कुछ plan नहीं किया है. So time is more important than the pastime of that Govardhan Leela, Govardhan pastime. So ये बताया कि यहाँ पर 2 गुण बताया कि भगवान ने ऐसे प्रकट किए हैं जो बाकी लीलाओं में पूर्ण रूप से प्रकट नहीं किए हैं. Not in full. He exhibited definitely the Lord when he is coming. Pastimes means to give the mercy. That's only the purpose of the Lord. So anyway, any pastime if Lord is performing, so the reason behind that is how he can give his mercy to the conditioned soul or to his devotees. सो यहाँ पर ये बताया कि इसमें से ये पहला बताया कि प्रेम वश से था, कि प्रेम के वश में भगवान आ गए। प्रेम वत्स था कि प्रेम के वश में भगवान आ गए। तो वैसे हम लोग बोलते हैं कि भक्त वत्सल, बट भक्त वत्सल हैं कि भगवान अपने भक्तों के लिए वो लाइक ही इज अ प्रोटेक्टर ऑफ his devotees, but here actually he thinks like he is in a control of his devotees, कि भक्तों के वश में हो जाते हैं भगवान। सो ये जो गुण है ये पूर्ण रूप से भगवान ने इसी लीला में दर्शाया है, कि जहां पर कि वो पूर्ण रूप से अपने भक्तों के वश में हो गए हैं भगवान। तो वो दिखा रहे हैं कि प्रेम के नियंत्रण में है, कि लॉर्ड ही इज इन कंट्रोल ऑफ हिज डिवोटीज। तो वृंदावन में बता कि वो भगवान नहीं है, वृंदावन में भगवान नहीं है। चैतन्य लीला में कृष्णदास कविराज गोस्वामी वो कहते हैं कि वहां पर प्रेम ही वो प्रधान है, वहां पर और कोई नहीं। द लव इज द कंट्रोलर इन ब्रज, देयर इज नॉट एनी अदर कंट्रोलर, नॉट any Brajvasis or not Lord Shri Krishna. No, the controller is the love between the devotees and the Lord. वहां पे कृष्णदास कविराज गोस्वामी वो कहते हैं कि कृष्णेर नाचाए प्रेम, जीवेर नाचाए, स्वयं नाचे प्रेम, तीनेर नाचाए। ये प्रेम ही है जो भगवान को भी नचा रहा है, सभी ब्रजवासियों को भी नचा रहा है, और सबके हृदय में आनंद से वो नृत्य, वो खुद वो भी नाच रहा है। तो सबके हृदय में ये जो प्रेम है, हम लोग एक बोलते हैं कि नहीं वहां पे वृंदावनेश्वरी है, या फिर हम लोग बोलते हैं कि जो ब्रज में जो नंद सुत हैं भगवान, ऐसे बताए। लेकिन उनका जो प्रेम है ब्रज का, वो सबको नियंत्रण कर रहा है। एवरीथिंग इज कंट्रोल्ड बाय दैट लव। सो यहाँ पर बताया कि वो कृष्ण को नचाता है, तो कीर्तन करने वाले को भी नचाता है, एवं हृदय में स्वयं नृत्य करता है। तो यही हमारे जीवन का भी लक्ष्य है। It's supposed to be the purpose of our life also, बट हम लोग कुछ और ही में बिजी रहते हैं। तो ये सब हमारे सबके जीवन का लक्ष्य ही होना। दिस शुड बी द गोल ऑफ ऑल ऑफ आवर लाइफ, स्पेशली इन दिस ह्यूमन बर्थ। तो हमारे दो लक्ष्य हैं जो साथ साथ चलते हैं। तो यहाँ पे बताया कि दो लक्ष्य हमारे हैं, जैसे लाइक दो टू बैंक ऑफ द रिवर्स, लाइक, और it is said like for the devotees it is like two banks of the river. Two things are like one is पाषाण दलन, और दूसरा बताया कि जिसमें पाषाण दलन मीन्स कि जो गलत लॉजिक है उसको काटना, और दूसरा है कि प्रेम स्थापित करना। तो प्रेम एवं युद्ध दोनों साथ साथ चलते हैं। This love is like that. We have to defeat the wrong philosophies. We have to fight here. This will go, means it is not like we should not our acharyas even most of the time Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Maharaj at the end, I think he said like my whole life was just gone to clean the jungle. मैं जंगल ही साफ कर रहा था। वो जब पुरी में थे तो वहां पे पुरी में मंदिर के बाहर खड़े हो जाते थे, और जो भी ये आप संप्रदाय वाले ऐसे उनको पकड़ लेते थे, और पकड़ के, और वहां पर ये बताया कि एक बार जो पुलिस वाले, किसी ने पुलिस वालों को बहुत बड़ा ऐसा पैसा देके और बोला कि इनको आपको मारना है। And he was a pure devotee of the Lord. The police took money from them and went to him and he said, "This is the threat for you. The people are coming to us, and your life is in danger. So be careful." Like that. Then that time, Bhaktivinoda Thakur Maharaj, then he sent him to this Navdeep, all the so Gaudiya Math means this all he did that time. But before that, he was fighting. This is in Abhay Charan serial that comes, right, when his disciple, he wore his saffron to run from there. Exchange. He exchanged his cross. That was his life. So on that day, like for us, it is actually the cake is given in hand, and we don't want to even lift our hand. This is our situation. We don't want to do even that. But if you see how Bhaktivinoda Thakur Mahasaya, how he, what the like how much he fought with this all the up Sampradaya people and Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Maharaj, how much they did. This is like today everything is given to us. Otherwise, there are 13 up Sampradayas are described, as identified, 13. And these all came from the philosophy or by the follower of Lord Chaitanya. They were at one point of time, they were follower of Lord Chaitanya, and then they divided like in a 13 different up sampradayas. And if you see their philosophy, sometime you will become mad. If Bhakti Vinod Thakur Mahasaya and Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Maharaj, if they would have not fought with them, today we would be following, we would be one of this 13 and doing that all nonsense, and we don't know. No. So we are not understanding this all. So it is very easily, it came to us. I think we are not understanding the value of that. It is not that. Means they है, एक तो पाषाण दलन है और दूसरा प्रेम स्थापित करना है. तो प्रेम एवं युद्ध ये दोनों साथ साथ चलते हैं. जहाँ पे प्रेम है वहां पर कठिनाई है. इसके लिए ये भगवान वो जब पूरी जो भगवत गीता है उसकी शिक्षा यही है. It is not like Arjuna was thinking on the moral platform, and Lord Sri Krishna was trying to make him no, it is a love. It is not any moral thing we are discussing here. We're talking about the love, and the love needs sacrifice. So this is how if we read first chapter of Bhagavad Gita, I think this is the verse 36, 37, 38, these 3-4 verses Srila Prabhupada is giving together, and in that purport Srila Prabhupada is writing like as Arjuna is a pure devotee of the Lord, so he is compassionate to these all, although they are miscreants, but still he is a compassionate because he is a pure devotee of the Lord. But Lord Sri Krishna is telling, I cannot leave them because of they troubled my pure devotees. So if I will not establish this, like for my pure devotees, if I leave them, so tomorrow who will come to pure devotion? How? What will encourage walk in this path? So I want to establish this. So there are very nice purports Srila Prabhupada is mentioning there. So this is one. एंड दूसरा यहाँ पर ये बताया कि दूसरा जो कारण है यहाँ पर जो ये विशेष है ये लीला वो कि उनका एक ही ध्येय है कि अपने भक्तों को प्रेम देना. राइट, वो भक्तों के प्रेम के अधीन हो जाते हैं. और दूसरा भगवान का उद्देश्य है कि वो अपने भक्तों को अपना प्रेम देना चाहते हैं, और टू गिव दैट ही क्रिएट्स एवरीथिंग. He is the planner of that, and he is making us to play with his plan and come to him. Otherwise, we don't have that plan also. This is how Srila Raghunath Das Goswami, he is praising to Sanatan Goswami, where he is telling that one very nice verse. He says, वैराग्य युग भक्ति रसम अपायन माम अंधम अभीप्सुम, कि कृपाम्बुदिर, कि वो कृपा के सागर हैं. उन्होंने मुझे इस वैराग्य से युक्त वैराग्य युग भक्ति रसम, कि उस रस को उन्होंने मुझे पिलाया जो इसके प्रति अंधा था और जिसकी इसके प्रति कोई इच्छा भी नहीं थी. इसके लिए वो कृपा के सागर हैं, और मैं उनके चरणों उनके चरणों की सेवा करता हूँ, उनको मैं प्रणाम करता हूँ. नहीं तो मेरी तो कोई इच्छा भी नहीं थी और मैं इसके प्रति अंधा भी था, लेकिन वो कृपा के सागर हैं. इन्होंने मुझे ये दिया है। तो वैसे ही हमारे लिए भगवान यहाँ पर वो अपना प्रेम देने के लिए सारी योजना बना रहे हैं। ऑल दिस पास्ट टाइम लॉर्ड इज परफॉर्मिंग, just he is creating the situation for us where we can go and become like a puppet in his hand, and by because he don't want to take the credit of that also. If that will be there, then the Lord, one may think, no, it is the Lord's mercy. He don't want even to take that credit also. He want to give that credit to us, and for that he creates this, and he takes us those devotees. This is all his plan is like that. So these are these pastimes. I think our time is over. So some other time we will discuss the. We have not even started the pastime, which is from this first verse. Very nicely means it is mentioned. Like there are some of the acharyas, they said every verse of this Damodar Ashtakam, the Lord is giving one of the secret why this all this pastime is performed, and in every stanza of this Ashtakam there is a one secret coming. So whenever we have time, we will discuss that. I think now it is time for the Aarti. So we'll stop here. Hare Krishna.
All right.